All right, Treagles, what's that then? So it's here, it's now, it's game day.
Yeah! Yeah! Oh, fucking in the ball! Yeah! Oh my God! What a goal!
Bristol Rovers are down to 10 men. Woo! Alright, Treagles, what's happening? Oh, this one has been a long time coming. It's here, it's now, it's game day. We're home for this one. We're off to the Hive. It's Barnet v Bristol Rovers. Here we go then. The Cornish Fairies are back in town. All 100,000 of them racing down the M4 in their tractors. You might be in League One, but you didn't win the conference. Anyway, that's enough of chatting bollocks. Let's get into the football news! So Bristol Rovers finished 13th last season in League One. They played 46, winning 16, drawing 11 and losing 19, scoring 60, conceded 66, gives them a goal difference of -6, subtract it, and ended on 59 points. They currently sit 20th in League One, and their last 5 games have been 2 wins, 1 draw and 2 losses. Daryl Clark is the man in charge of the gas. So many fart jokes I could make right now. And he's been in charge of the 28th of March 2014. And his record stands at 238 games in charge, winning 103, drawing 55 and losing 80. And that gives him a win percentage of 43.3. Number 8, Ollie Clark, who has 4 goals and 1 assist in 19 games. Number 26, Sam Matthews, who leads the way with most assists with 3 in 16 games. And the last meeting between us two was 2 years ago, back in 2016. Gavin Hoyt did this to give us all 3 points and a 1-0 win. So, let's get to the ground. Let's get some team news in. Let's get into the next round of the FA Cup. And then let's get the fuck out of town. Fuck you, Bristol Rovers, you bunch of combine harvester wankers. You might have a club song, but we've got one for you as well. Fuck off, Bristol Rovers. You lost the league at Dover. And we're champions. And we're champions. Come on, Barnet! Starting 11 in the first round in the FA Cup in the 3-5-2 formation is Mark Cousins in goal, Shay Exxon as your right fullback, Elliot Johnson as your left fullback, your back 3 of Callum Reynolds, Craig Robson, Dan Sweeney, flat 3 in midfield of Jack Taylor, Wesley Fongook and Charlie Adams, and up front Manny Dooku, and our new signing making his debut for us, Mohamed Betama. And this is Bristol Rovers starting 11.
And protecting our freedom. We will always remember them.
We're 5 minutes in, there's been no goals, and Bristol Rovers are down to 10 men, number 24, you dirty bastard. We're flying in with a 2-footed challenge. Straight red, fuck off. It's a great ball, go on. Yes! Yes! Come on! 15 minutes in, it's Barnet's 1, it's Bristol Rovers 0. Initially a free kick gets played in by Elliot Johnson. We're gonna win the FA Cup! Reynolds gets onto it, but the keeper makes a great save. It goes to a corner. After whipping the ball in, nothing came of that. We whipped another ball back in to the back post. Robbo, bang, gets up there. Come on, Barnet! 20 minutes in, we still lead 1-0. 2 long-range efforts from Jack Taylor. Forced the keeper into a save. Nothing too bad for him to handle. Can we start every game with a team down with 10 men, please? We might actually have a chance. About 25 in, we're still leading 1-0. Bristol Rovers with their first attack. Talking about 3 of our players, just danced through them, had a shot, it went over the bar. But other than that, that's all they've had in the first 25 minutes. But again, they're down to 10 men. It's very difficult. They made 2 subs after 20 minutes. They're chasing the game. I'm not saying we take our foot off the gas, but obviously they're chasing the game and they're going for it. they are getting forward at times, but because we've got the man advantage, with 5 at the back, we are closing it down each time. As long as we do nothing silly, hopefully we can see the game out. Half-time here at the Hive, it's Barnet's 1, it's Bristol Rovers 0. Despite them being down to 10 men, we have played some really good football in parts. They have as well. Sam Matthews coming on for them has made a difference. It's difficult to tell what they'd be like if it's 11v11, but as long as we're doing our job.
And we're going to win the FA Cup.
It's a good battle, even though they've got 10 men. The second half will be interesting. Just don't fuck it up, Barnet. Come on. Still leading 1-0, but a minute into the second half. Free kick in their own area, comes over, bubbles around, lands at one of their players' feet. Cousins pulls off a great save. It's going into the bottom corner. Again, it's that simple though, isn't it? First minute into the second half. Oh, God! Oh! God, it's too slow! 60 minutes in, we're still leading 1-0. Dodgy back pass by Bristol Rovers straight through. Duke was running on it. He's tried to get there. He's had a touch on it. The keeper's rebounded it. Mo's had a shot. The defender's back clear it. Jack Taylor's there. He gets intercepted by a player. It's just gone for a corner. Fucking hell. 3 chances right there. And on the 64th minute, Bristol Rovers have been given a penalty. I want to see that back. I'm not too sure if he's won the ball or he has taken the man. Barnet 1, Bristol Rovers 1. Put it down to Cousins is right. Into the last 10, it's still 1-1. Bristol Rovers just hit the bar twice in the space of 30 fucking seconds. We are literally hanging on against a team who have 10 fucking men. This is fucking embarrassing. I don't know how they haven't scored. I really don't know how they haven't scored. Can't beat first man. Always leaving everyone back when it's a corner. They've got 10 fucking men. We've got no outlets. Into 90th, we've just added on 4 minutes. It's still 1-1. And they've just hit the post and it's rolled along the goal line. How they haven't scored, I will never fucking know in this game. We're holding up against 10 fucking men. We've been shocking in this second half. John, I'm questioning your decisions, mate. Why have you brought on Dan Sparks up front? He's a left winger. You've put him up front. They've had 10 men for 85 fucking minutes. What more do you want me to say? So the game finished. Barnet 1, Bristol Rovers 1. They had 10 men for a good 85 minutes, and I bet you any money that they came off that pitch disappointed that they didn't win it. They should have killed that game off and made us look like we were the team playing with 10 men. We couldn't break down a team that had 10 men. We've got the extra man, and we still couldn't make it work for us, even though we went 1-0 up against them. But towards the end of the game, they should have fucking smacked us for about 4. And all we've done is earn a fucking midweek replay away to Bristol Rovers, because we need that, don't we? Who knows what would have happened if it stayed 11v11. We did alright in the first half, but again, it's that fucking second half that costs us once again. I don't know what is being said. It takes me back to 2 seasons ago when I said, are we losing these second halves because it's a lack of fitness or it's a lack of concentration? We had the extra man and we didn't fucking make it work for us. But that's the standard of levels that us two are at. We was going toe to toe with each other not long ago in the conference. Now look where we are and look where they are. Matthews and Bennett made the difference. They run us ragged and it made us look like we were the team that was down to 10 men and didn't know what the fuck to do. Our forwards had hardly anything to work with, so you got to give credit where credit's due to Bristol Rovers. 10 men, they worked hard, they grinded it out, they got an equaliser, and how they never got the win, I'll never know. They must have been kicking themselves coming off that pitch, but if that game went on another 10 minutes, we would have lost that game. Fucking easy we would have lost that game. I've no idea what the fuck's going on with the subs, but we had 4 strikers sitting on the bench, and John Still, like the genius that he is, brings on a left winger and sticks him up front, and that'll get us a goal. Now, no disrespect to Dan Sparks here, but he's played about, what, an hour's worth of football all season for us, and he sticks him up front when you've got Dave Tarpey on the bench and Shaq on the bench. Jack Byram didn't even get fucking picked for the squad, and you stick a left winger up front, and you wonder why people call you a dinosaur. Now, I've stuck up for you in the past, John. I do respect you, but I think you got this one wrong and you fucked up big time. You bring on Byron Harrison, who's just come back from an injury, and you got strikers on the bench who are fit and available, and you didn't fucking give them it. Can't wait for a lovely midweek game all the way in Bristol. I don't want to hear all that bollocks about we're in the hat. Don't really care with the potential who we could be playing. So now we've got an extra game to fucking play. So we fucked it, bottled it, and shit ourselves. Next game away to Hartlepool on a Sunday. Looking forward to that long trip. Don't forget to do the usual crap. You know what to do. See you later.